Hello, this is Vijay. Welcome to my channel. In this tutorial, I will create a registration form. At first, open your browser and install this Jump software. In Jump software, start Aperture and SQL. Now open this Jump folder where you installed and find htdoc folder, clear it. Now create a file project folder. Now open cmd and write code dot to redirect VS Code, and I am using VS Code, that is popular code editor. Create a file index.html and write this code in use to S1 tag where I am using online site. And now test to purpose, like is go to Jump file and open Aperture start admin. Now create a file registration.html and in its index.html I am using to tag anchor tag here is redirect to registration file, and going to registration file and I am using to s1 tag registration form. Now we check to browser where is registration page redirected easily. Now create a folder css/style.css and create a style.css file, and now in registration file I am to link of style.css, and now create a section where and now a section, and in section tag use id register and write in section one write a div and dot register underscore box, and in box write a from and from action hashtag and write code in form.
Over the edge
Is to take registration and dot register hyphen input box, and I in div section label and input added label span name and input type text required, and I now check this registration input. Yeah, it's needed, actually worked it. Now similarly email address and password, just copy and paste.
over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Fearless.
dot register hyphen links and in div section anchor tag login.html, which is have your account or not, and I similarly use here login now. Now check two links is worked, and input section to submit button and name register and ID register hyphen VTN and value is registered. Okay, to complete the registration form. And I'm here added Bootstrap. I guess go into your browser and search Bootstrap 5 and copy this JS and paste script and go to CSS and copy paste. Now look up is increase the size. In section ID register, and added some properties for registration from in center, style, mean, height 100 VH, background RGB 99, 98 and 88. This is gray color, and display is flex, justify content is center, align items is center. Okay, format the page, and now check. Registration from is going center. Now open style.css file, and you can see here register box, and go into register box second bracket, and added some properties, margin top and margin bottom, 100 pixel, 10 pixel, position is relative, width 520 pixel, height 800 pixel, background hashtag 1c and border radius 8 pixel, overflow hidden. Now save this file and refresh this web browser. You can see from box register box and dot register box before content you must edit content, and z-index 1, position absolute top minus 50% and left minus 50%, width 520 pixel and height 800 pixel, and transform origin is bottom right, and background linear gradient 0 degree, transparent, and color hashtag 45f3ff 404f0 and 043e. I've added to color. Okay, and animation is animate, that is value and 3 second linear infinite. Now save this file and register dot after same properties is registration before, so copy and paste. Yeah, and similar, only changes is background color, or is two color added is red. Hashtag ff0 a0a and hashtag f4 20202, and animation is similar, but here added animation delay -1.5s and at the rate keyframes animate, which is we are added register box before and after. In animate 0% and 100%, transform rotate 0 degree and 360 degree. Okay, Control S and check. Yeah, now check this. Okay, is rotate. Now dot register box and from position absolute insert to PS and background color, so background and padding 50 pixel 40 pixel, border radius 8 pixel, Z index 2, and display flex direction column. Now check. Yeah, it's looking good. Now dot register box from dot header to color and font weight, text align is center and letter spacing 0.1 em. Yeah. And dot register box input box, which is going to div section, another div section, and register in hyphen underscore input box and position relative weight 300 pixel, margin of 35 pixel, and in register underscore input box input section, or its position is relative weight 100% and padding 20 pixel 10 pixel and 10 pixel, background transparent, outline none, and border none, and color font size 1 em, letter spacing 0.05 em. Okay, and transition 0.5 second, Z index 10, register in underscore input box span position relative left 0 and padding 20 pixel 0 pixel 10 pixel, and pointer events none, and font size 1 em, color and letter spacing 0.5 em, transition 0.5 second. Yeah, good. Now dot register underscore input box input clone valid span and dot register underscore input box valid focus span second bracket color and transform translate 0 pixel and translate y minus 34 pixel and font size 0.7 em, 7 em. Dot register input box I position relative left 0 bottom 0 with 100% and height 20 pixel, background color background and border radius 4 pixel, overflow hidden and transition 0.5s, pointer events none and jet index 9. Okay, so copy and paste. Here is span is removed, I replaced to I, and in properties delete and only height 44 pixel. Dot register underscore links display flags justify content space between. Yeah, and dot register links anchor taker a margin 10 pixel 0 pixel and font size 0.75 em, color yeah and text direction page. Good. Now register links anchor tag hover caps lock hover and dot register links anchor tag and child 2, color yeah now dot register box input type equals to submit and second bracket border none, outline none and padding 11 pixel 25 pixel, background yeah and cursor pointer border radius 4 pixel, font weight 600 with 100 pixel, margin of 10 pixel. Now the register box input type submit opacity 0.8 and active. Yeah, that's good, that's looking awesome. And fill up the form. Now password 123 123 submit. Yeah, you can see this from activated and return values.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt.
Everyone, this is Vijay. Welcome to my channel. In previous tutorial I show a registration form, and in today I'll show a animated login form. So let's get started. Open your VS Code and create a file login.html. In login.html, because of we are using similar animation, so registration form to copy and paste login.html and remove from tag. So we replace here using register. Replace login and login box to replace login -1 and new section div section login underscore box and create a form. In this form, first of all s2 and login, similar dot login underscore input box. In input box, input type text and name email and required span email and itag, and copy and paste for password, and where using email to replace password. And now dot login underscore links anchor tag hashtag forget password and new anchor tag register and registration now. Yeah, and submit button. Create input type submit value login and name login btn. Yeah, that's good. So now C2, yeah, actually worked it. Now in style.css copy for registration file where we are using animation and paste here for login style. In login style we are replace just where using register to replace login. And in login box we have to write new code. Such as weight and height. So we are replace any like as position relative weight 380 pixel and height 40 to 420 pixel, background hashtag 1cc 1c and border radius 8 pixel, overflow hidden. Yeah, and copy to width and height and replace where using before and after and replace login box. Yeah, and changes animation animate 6s and 6x, and animation delay 3 seconds. Okay, in replace just login box, login input box. Login input box, login input box, login input box. Yeah, and register to login links, and here you login box input type submit. Yeah, that's great. Now show. Yeah, looks it awesome, but here input box full luggage 400 pixel to replace 300 pixel for center. Okay, we are find input box. Yeah, login input box and replace 300 pixel. Okay, in login from is awesome. Hello everyone. In previous tutorial I show a animated login form. In today I'll show a how to store information to database. First of all, in jump control panel, click start and admin to redirect admin panel and create a new database where database name was darkshop and create. In darkshop as a DeviL name users. In column 7. DeviL row 7 to create. Great, yeah. Now fill of user ID, user name, user email, user password and user address. User address and date. Yeah, length and varchar 50, varchar 50 and text 100, varchar 50, date, timestamp. Yeah, and user ID is a primary. Save. I create a users table. Now go to VS Code and change extension. First of all, create a server /connection.php to connect database in our server. PHP _con new variable equals to mysqli _ connect first parenthesis localhost and root username, password empty, and database name. Now database name is darkshop. Okay, now our database connection is ready. Now go to changes in our extension registration.php. Yeah, now write a code for PHP and PHP. First session underscore start and include our server /server and /connection.php. Yeah, now if is set underscore post register and in our register form action is registration.php and method post. Method post. For easiest, I'll do install a new extension PHP. Okay, install PHP into fans. Okay, in our PC installed. So format data. Okay, now in if condition, if is set underscore post register to check underscore name equals to underscore post name, and for our users information, email and address and password. To check our password and confirm password are equal or not. So write a new condition, confirm password and post confirm password. Write a new condition if underscore password not equals to confirm password. So redirect header location colon registration.php. question mark, error, wouldn't password, don't, sorry, it's not match. Yeah, if password is and password and confirm password is matched, so write new another condition, else if strlen stringlen underscore password and greater than less than 6, so redirect header condition, write password at least 6 character, must be at least 6 character. Yeah, and else under stmt1 equals to underscore prepare select count all are from users where user email is valid or not. This condition I check user email is exist in our database or not, and new underscore stmt1 bind param and string email. Yeah, underscore stmt1 execute and stmt1 store result stmt1 fetch. Yeah, if the user isn't in our database, so store in new database. So if number rows is not equals to 0, so return header location, so write error the message user isn't exist, user email already exist. Yeah, if users isn't store our database, so in new users information stored in our database, so write else condition, new statement con prepare insert into users, where user name, user email, user address and user password. Yeah, in our query is ready. And value string and string. So question mark. Okay, format document. Good. Yeah, semicolon. And in statement, bind param string and comma underscore name underscore email and underscore address underscore password. Yeah, now if statement is execute, then return header underscore session user underscore name underscore email equals to email, and here user underscore name underscore session logit in equals to true. Then header location copy and paste, where index.php index.html and error message cut. Yeah, and return the message. You can log it in successfully. Registered successfully. And else something error, return registration.php. In this error, return message does not create account at this time. Okay, I've write all this code, and now check if and else. Yeah, else if is set underscore session log it in. And in this else if, so in my mistake I copy and cut else if first parenthesis and paste and last parenthesis. In second bracket I'll do redirect location index dot html and exit the code. Yeah, now check in our browser to store data or not. Sorry, we are changes in our extension, so registration.php and store in and fill up the form. DeviL 106@gmail.com, address Cox's Bazar in my city, and password generally 123, but I got error, so I type full 6 LAN 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah, now register. I got error and solve this error. Two error, first one is 29 and 24 lines. So first 29 line we check. Yeah, now in 29 line check in, because of I don't identify the number of rows, so here identify store result underscore statement 1 and bind result underscore number rows. Yeah, now check and register. Yeah, I got another error in 25 line where I uses capital string s, so where changes a small character s. Yeah, I think now it's work. Okay, I redirect to index.html. Now check our database to store users information or not. Yeah, I got this user information. Okay, thank you. In previous tutorial, created a complete registration form to store data in our database. Now string a new user information like as user@gmail.com and address Bangladesh and password 126 and register. Confirm password 126, register. We are returning successfully. So our database connected and registration form is okay. And string information in database. Now we are in login form to matching user information valid or not. First of all, we are replace all in extension like as HTML to PHP and rename all file extension HTML to PHP. In our login.php file, at first in format PHP format and session start. And include database link of database server /connection.php to connect it our database. In if condition, we are checking user is valid or not. In first if condition, we are checking user information is confirmly submitted in our database or not. So if we set post login button and email equals to post email and password equals to post password. And a statement con prepare and double quotation select user ID comma user ID comma username and user email user password from where in our database, because of your database is users. So check in our registration form. Users. Now, where user email equals to question mark and user password equals to question mark and limit 1. In our query is written. So new statement bind param underscore param string because of our email and password also string. So in our string email and password. And second if condition, we are checking this user is email and password is verify or not. So if statement if statement execute and second bracket statement bind result in result user ID user email username user email and user password. And a statement store result and semicolon and new and if and that if condition, and in this condition number rows equal 1 if matching the user information, user email and user password, so that user is verified. So in a statement and fetch and session user id equals to $user id, and copy and paste to replace user id to username and user email to email underscore user email and user password. And underscore logged in successful, logged in session, logged in through. And header to return in users to account.php file, account.php, our message, return in message, logged in successfully. And else that user is not verified. So in this message we are could not verify. And in our second if condition, else something went wrong. RNG wrong, and replace error and return in location, logged in PHP and logged in PHP. In our form action login.php and method post. Now check in in our login form to replace PHP and refresh email, user email and user password. We are successfully and account.php, create a new file, account.php and copy index.php file also pasted here, and header file is to take account page. We are redirect to account page. Now we are given a wrong information like as password is wrong to display wrong error, and login.php file redirected. If we are enter a valid user information, successfully gone. And thank you everyone.